My name is Oliver Queen. For 5 years, I was stranded on an island with only one goal: survive.
Oliver Queen is alive.
Now I will fulfill my father's dying wish.
You can survive this.
To use the list of names he left me and bring down those who are poisoning my city. To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something else.
I'm doing a review on Arrow's final season. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's the final season of Arrow. So, if you don't already know what Arrow's about a comic book superhero, a DC superhero, who, a man named Oliver Queen was stuck on the island. Yeah, and I know that by heart by now. From and gets rescued and gets brought back, and he's been there um for a year or longer. I forget. I'm a little bit hazy on that part, but in the whole show about him, he's trying to do right his father's wrongs. That was from season one, and the show has grown since then. He's got a team. He's lost so many people. It's just changed. He has a son. He has a daughter. So this is gonna be a review on the final season, and actually I have some exciting fun fact I'll share after give my review. So the episode started off. I really loved how the episode started off good. You know, there has been seasons where it wasn't good, and then I think this episode was better than any episode last season. Definitely, it really started off. I was a little bit confused at first. I was like, wait, I've already seen this episode. This was episode 1 of season 1. This was a pilot episode. I already seen this. He's stuck on the island, but with a twist though. Instead of Slade's mask, it was Batman. It was Arrow going through Batman's mask, so which I loved. So, this episode was really just a flash, kind of like episode going through a flashback of season 1, episode 1, but with a little bit, there were so many twists though that made it a lot different. But I'm happy we got to see Myra Queen. It was definitely the most saddest death in Arrow, so I'm happy we got her back. And then we got to see Tommy. Oh, another sad death. We lost so many people on the show. It's like, I'm happy to see them back. And then we got to see Tommy's father, Malcolm Merlyn, comes back. And then, so he returns home, like in episode 1, and gets, he sees Tommy, he sees Malcolm, and he gets home, and then he questions, where's Thea? And then, this was really sad. So, this is actually all, after, I'm jumping around right now, but we find out that this is all on Earth 2, a parallel universe. Because last season he left with Monitor, because Monitor says he needs help preparing for the crisis, because he needs his help, Oliver's help, to help him prepare for the crisis, the Infinite Earth, so, the big one. So he goes to Earth 2, and he needs to pick up something crystal, but like a device that the Monitor wants. So going back though, he sees Malcolm, Tommy, his mom at the house, and then wonders where Thea, and then finds out his mom tells him that Thea died from the drug vertigo from overdosing, which was really awful. But then makes me, he still has, then I thought, like, he still has Thea on Earth 1, so I'm sad that Thea ended up dying because he wasn't there, but, you know. So it goes to kind of like same episode 1. Uh, he then at night goes to the hospital and to try and get the device, but then and finds out it's not there and that a bunch of arrows are shot. All the doctors are shot with a bunch of arrows, and then another arrow comes and fights him, and we find out actually Laurel from Earth 2 ends up stopping the fight and ends up calling Oliver out, like, what are you doing on my Earth? And then we go into Oliver finding out that Adrian Chase is the Arrow on Earth 2. And Adrian's just shocked and wondering why he's running around in his hood, because he's the hood in Earth 2, and Oliver's not from there. So, yeah, there's people working. There's people working in the house. So don't mind them. So, going back to Arrow, he talks with Adrian Chase and Laurel from Earth 2, and how he tells them that he got sent here. Well, he doesn't tell them everything, but he tells them he got sent here, and he is looking for a device. And it's the same device that they're looking for, but they're also looking for who is the Dark Hood, like Oliver was in season 1. And then we find out. I'm just gonna jump around. I might be jumping around a lot, I'm sorry, but the Dark Hood we ended up finding out is Tommy. Like, first Oliver thinks, like, and same on Earth 1, that it was Malcolm, but it was Tommy because he wants revenge for Thea's death. So it becomes the Dark Hood instead of Malcolm. And he has to fight Tommy in order, because the Undertaking is happening again, and the Undertaking device is the same device that the Monitor wants. Oh, I'm going back, guys. I've got a funny parallel moment. So we get Diggle, hired to be his bodyguard, but it's not Earth 2 Diggle, it's Earth 1 Diggle, and he comes back because of he called Felicity, and then he got because Felicity called Diggle and was wondering if Diggle could find where Oliver was after the Monitor took him. So he gets the device from Cisco from The Flash, and he ends up on Earth finding Oliver on Earth 2 at the same exact moment he got hired to be his bodyguard. And then when he was driving, the best moment, I love this parallel moment when Oliver tries to escape out of the car when Diggle is driving, but Diggle was like, you fooled me once, not again, which I loved. So there were so many funny parallel moments from episode 1, from the pilot episode, that I think made the episode even better, because it's like, I think, for so long we like strayed away from, season 1. It got like a lot more complicated with multiverse and Flash, like metahumans. It's got so crazy to go back and like have definitely a smaller group focus on Oliver and just on smaller people. But throughout the episode, we go back to the year 2040 with his kids, William and his daughter. I'm sorry, I forget her name, but his daughter. think I remember. Oh, so yeah, William and his daughter, and they have assembled a team of the new Arrow team, and they're not bad. Just they're still trying to like get used to working with each other, and well, the Oliver's daughter doesn't really work well with others, like father like daughter. So, so it was just fun to watch. And then William like basically told her that it's like I know you don't really work well with others, so like make and Connor Diggle's son in the future ends up having to fight his brother JJ, as from the Deathstroke squad. And I have to say the stunts were remind me of season one. They were good. It was just going back to season one, the pilot, and then just it was really good. Honestly, definitely one of the top episodes. I don't like keep on like sharing my opinion and going out and talking about the episode, but I've been watching this show like since it premiered. Not live. I watched it on the CW website, but then as I got to watching it, I just started to love it. I know I've done a few after shows about Arrow, and then I kind of like stopped, but I'm going back for this final season. I'm promising you that I'm gonna definitely continue for this final season, do a review of every single episode this season. Like, I'm doing this review the day after it premiered, and I'm not gonna upload this until Thursday, but every Thursday I'm promising you a new Arrow review. Going back, the ending kind of reminded me of a little bit of the ending of Avengers and Infinity War, Thanos snap, but you didn't get that. Instead of that, and like people disappearing, so it ended the craziest ending on Earth 2 as they were starting to leave. Laurel comes in, Tommy's in jail. Laurel comes in like, good, I caught up before. Are you and Diggle about to leave? Because we're on Sterling City's under attack. It's not Star City, it's Sterling City. You know, adding an ing to, not an Ling. Instead of just being Star City. Anyway, Laura comes in, we're being under attack, and then a huge red wave came in, and people started disintegrating. It was crazy, and so Oliver almost got like disintegrated, but he got Laurel and Earth to Laurel and brought her along, and he was trying to get more, he didn't want to leave because he wanted to help and save his mom, but his mom ended up disintegrating. Then he saw a whole bunch of people that he knew. So it's like losing people all over again, which was so sad. But so now we're left off Earth 2. Half of Earth 2 has disintegrated. So what do we do now? So definitely, overall, I think this episode is 10 out of 10. 10. Look at my fingers. 10 out of 10. So, like I said, actually, before I go into that, I'm going to tell you my fun fact. So, over the summer, there's a convention that comes to Boston, and it's like Comic-Con, but like a much smaller, like, well, a medium-sized kind of like convention, like Comic-Con. Not as big, but still big. And there's always like special guests, and one of the special guests was Stephen Amell. And I bought a ticket for a photo op with him. So I got a photo op with Stephen Amell. I'll put that up after the video, and I'll also put up the parallel photo. I think I could find that and show you the parallel of the Slade mask era in the beginning, and then the Batman mask, which is really cool. Parallel from pilot episode to this episode. It's kind of, the show is coming full circle. And I'm definitely gonna do A Crisis on Infinite Earth. One thing, after Arrow, I don't know if I'm gonna continue and do a review for The Flash, or because I really gonna putting this year doing a review, putting it all in, working for put a review for this show. So just comment below if you want me to do a review for The Flash. Too, I can do that. So please, yeah, comment below if you want me to do an Arrow, do a Flash after show now or next year. Comment below. And comment below some other video ideas, because I'm starting back my YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please subscribe and comment below on your comments on the episode of Arrow. Thanks for watching.